Hey y'all, welcome to Game Day with Heavy Cardboard and Board Game Corner, where we talk medium and heavy strategy board games, war games, 18xx, and then there are days like today, which, hey, it's World Elephant Day, so we thought we would feature some of our favorite thinky fillers. And this is my all-time favorite game in this category, far and away, the end. So before I go any further, thanks to all y'all watching, and welcome to me, Edward Euler. We have Anna, Board Game Corner, Mark Streed, Board Game Corner, who is the lesser half of Anna and Mark. And of course, as you guys know, now regular on the show is Dustin.
That's awesome.
So the Climbers. So this originally designed by Holger Lanz and published by Chili Spiel originally, as well as Strategic Space, and now the version that you see over my left-hand shoulder is by Capstone Games. So this game, for the longest time, has been my number one favorite thinky filler. It looks like a kid's game. It's very much not. But it's been way out of print and nearly impossible to get a hold of.
Right.
So I like to think that us talking about it on the show as much as we did inspired a few different publishers to go after this. Capstone Games got it. So Clay, I'm excited that this is going to be reaching more people. This is the one game out there that I think, whether you only play games like Carcassonne and Pandemic, or even just Monopoly and Risk, or whether you play 18xx games, this is the one game that runs the gamut. I feel like that truly everybody should own. I'm really excited about this. So without further ado, we're gonna get started. We have a little bit of a different camera setup. We hope it works. Let us know what you think. All right. So here we go. All right, so we have two angles here. So we have it on our little Lazy Susan. So Dustin has never played this before. Oh. Anna, you've only played this like once back in the day.
Once.
Right?
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So the best way to do this before I teach the game is get the new players to build what this is. So at the beginning of the game, when you are setting this up, you have all these blocks that are out there, as you guys can see. Everybody has already chosen their colors, but they don't understand what that means. So what has to happen is these two pillars, these two full three-size blocks out here, must completely disappear. Meaning you have to build all these others all the way around 3D and make it to where none of us can see it. So please go ahead. And while you guys are doing that, we'll say hi to the chat. So,
that's right.
Hi, chat.
Hey, chat.
No, Neue Heimat is not on the schedule today, Kenny. It will be coming down the road. That's also going to be one of the Heavy Cardboard patron-only Glory to Rome episodes, meaning less PC and less to where we can cuss on that one. We figured that's appropriate for that game, so we're going to wait.
I would say so.
Look for that probably in September. So as long as, and remember, you guys can turn this, right?
Yep.
Right. This has to completely disappear.
Oh, okay. Yeah, to where the top, all three, it's completely 3D here.
Can't see those at all.
All right. Oh, cool. Sounds great. Hey, look at that. All right. All right. I'm super excited to be able to show this game off, man. So apparently, and I think Clay is here, or at least he was here in the chat. He had told me that he actually has the copies for Gen Con already, and he's going to be renting a truck on Tuesday and head out Wednesday morning.
That's fantastic.
So, yeah. And yeah, you can, and technically this could go off the Lazy Susan for our game. We're going to
try to keep it to that.
There,
yeah.
right. Yep. And you still got, I think, one spot. Hold on.
Oh, this
right there.
Oh,
so
up here.
if you want to throw that right there.
Nope.
Right there.
Yep.
There you go.
Okay, so now we have that set up. Okay. So here's how to play the game. Mechanically, really simple. So everybody here, and we'll put our dudes up there so you guys can see our pieces. So I'm yellow. Mark, obviously.
Red. Board Game Corner red.
Right. Anna. purple.
Royalty.
And Dustin.
Turquoise.
Okay, so what that means is those are the colors that you're allowed to be on, as well as the neutral color, which is this yellowish kind of beige-ish.
It's cream color.
Cream.
Yeah,
There you
it's a
go.
cream color.
So you're allowed, all of us are allowed to be on the cream color, and you're allowed to be on your own color. Okay? In the game, the goal of the game is to be king of the mountain. So this will continue to build up and up as we go. When all of us cannot move up consecutively, that triggers the end of the game. Whoever's the highest wins. If there are multiple people at the same height, whoever got there first wins. So, how do you play the game? First things first, and there is a slight change in the game to where you're allowed to move your guy up, down, or across, then move a block, then move up if you wish, and then you may place your blocking stone. More on that in a second. So, your guys are half block high. So for instance, this block right here, and I'll spin this around so you can see, that's at basically eye level for my guy. If it's the yellow, I can move up there. Cool, easy enough. However, a block like this one right here, I could not, because that's more than head high or eye level. Okay, can you guys see that up on that camera right there? So what that means is if on my turn, everybody starts down here, I take this block, I put it right here, I can move up there. You can move up as high as you want, and you can also move laterally, and you can move down as well, okay? So move a block, place your blocking stone if you wish. So let's start, and I forgot where I got this from. Awesome. So don't do that. That's actually a really good example. Now, normally what we would be doing is getting up, moving around the board, and being able to try and see everything. But now we don't have to, because this will spin for us. So what I suggest everybody does when they're looking at different sides of blocks is putting your first finger on the top of the block, looking at the different sides, looking at how the colors work, and then placing it either back, not your move, or move it. So the rules for moving a block, it must be unoccupied, meaning if I'm on this block, nobody can move that block underneath me. Also, when you move a block, you cannot leave an overhang. So for instance, I can't put this out like that to where there's an overhang, and I cannot take a block from underneath that leaves an overhang, okay? In addition to that, I said nobody can take the block that I'm on right there. However, what they can do is they can take a block, again, I'm holding the pink side here, they can take a block and move me over to where they place that, and now I'm blocked off like that, as you can see, which is kind of dirty, but welcome to the climber.
That's right.
Okay? So another thing to point out in this game is all the blocks are consistent in their coloring. And what I mean by that is yellow is always going to be opposite red. So you can see red on the long side there, opposite yellow. Pink is always going to be opposite the neutral. Purple is always going to be opposite the turquoise there. That's pretty much it, except for your one-time use pieces. So everybody has your one-time use pieces. So the ladders, pretty self-explanatory, I think. They allow you to move up higher. So for instance, if this yellow block wasn't there, whatever, or it's here, and I want to move up on it, I can spend that ladder as a one-time use, move up there, cool, now that's out of the game. That's it, I'm down to this. I cannot stress this enough, ladders are power. If you use them early, you're probably going to lose.
Yes.
Okay? The double ladder is exactly 2 blocks high, so that would be a double ladder like so. In addition to that, you can, so if I were, oh yeah, here we go. That's not exactly a perfect example because I wouldn't be able to, because this spot is blue right there, but if I wanted on my same turn to use both my ladders, I could. But once they're used, they're used. The last thing to explain is the blocking stone, and this is super powerful, usually late in the game. What that means is you do all your normal move, you can move up, you can move a block, you move, then you may use your blocking stone. A blocking stone says nothing can touch that block until the beginning of my next turn. Nothing can go on it, Nobody can move onto it, and nobody can move that block or add anything onto it. That block is untouchable until the beginning of my next turn. Beginning of my next turn, we throw it away, and that's it. It's free to use again.
You get blocks adjacent to it, though, right? Or no?
Yeah, totally. And actually, I'm glad you brought up adjacency. That orthogonal is the only kind of movement. You cannot move diagonal in this game as well. And that's pretty much it.
Yeah, and the blocking stone is reusable. It's not a one-time use, right?
Are you sure?
That's what I'm asking. If they change that in the rules.
Actually, no, I need to double check that. No, I'm paranoid that.
Yeah, I was just curious.
I'll look that up because we got a little ways to start.
Yep.
So if everybody would give me your blocking stones. All right. And it's just clockwise around the table.
Okay.
All right,
you're
there
starting.
we go. Dustin begins. And I'll look up that about. I thought the blocking stones were always one-time use.
Yeah, you were before. I'm just making sure. Nothing changed.
Yep, out of the game. One-time use. All three pieces are one-time use.
All three pieces. Good.
Now, you don't have to start on that side. You could start where I'm at if you want. But everybody starts on ground level.
Yeah.
But I'm going to have to use a ladder right away because there's no...
Oh, no.
You move a block.
Oh, so you can move a... I thought you had to move first.
No, you can move first. And you are allowed to move down. But again, the end of the game is if Dustin does not move up, Anna does not move up, I do not move up, and then Mark moves up, the game ends at that point. Once consecutively, all of us cannot move up.
Okay.
All right?
So the first thing we do is move that.
Okay.
Yep, yeah.
And then
there you go. And you can move up as high as you possibly can.
That's right.
If you wish. You don't have to, but you can. So there you go. That's the end of your turn. And Anna.
It's important to note that Anna doesn't want to win. She just wants to beat me.
Okay.
That is true. Let's see. We're going to do this.
There you go. Yep. And there can be, there are very much, as we like to say, emergent alliances that may be long term, may not be.
Now, can two
actually, I'm glad you brought that up. Okay, so on this tile, this block that Anna just moved on, all four of us could be.
Yep.
So four of us could fit on a four-side. Now, however, on a two-sided, only two. But again, you can only be on your own color or neutral. So that's a bad example, but you get the idea. So I could move this as my example and go join my new friend Anna. You know what? Actually, instead, so the camera can see it. Oh, actually, you guys got overhead too. That's right. This is kind of cool.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take this guy there and go whoop, whoop. And yes, have to make that sound. Go ahead, Mark.
Yes, indeed.
Hey, what's up, Rob? If y'all have any questions, feel free to ask. Like I said, not a complex game. Or as I guess the brand name that Clay did is Simply Complex. Yeah, it's that seems kind of clever. One exception to one other little gotcha rule I forgot. You cannot move the block that was just moved prior to you.
That is correct.
Or else you get in for a tit for tat type thing.
Right.
I did that.
Yeah.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
Then move. Hold on. What one did you move? You moved that one?
I moved that one.
You know what? There you go. Where was yours?
It's right here.
There we go. Problem solved. So as if you would move that one in there. There you go.
That
so
works.
Mark, go ahead.
All right.
Cool.
Now.
Richmond asks, can you use ladders to move horizontally to bridge gaps between the two towers? Now, in the original game, that was a variant that's not in this one to be able to go around crevices. So I'm sure that there will be that variant included here, but we're not playing it that way. Okay. Nope, very much not a dexterity game.
No.
And Bomb MK says, does not have to be exactly 2 blocks. What do you mean 2 blocks?
I think I'll take this one.
I'm so used to standing up in this game.
Right.
I'm like, what's going on over there? All right.
Put my guy there.
Okay, cool.
Yep, that's good.
Yeah, make sure it's centrifugal force. You don't whip that puppy around. Isn't there some type of rule about pushing a pawn over to half a block? Yep, and I showed that, Tony, that if somebody...
That would be very bad. That's
no, not necessarily. You can move up here.
Yes, and then what do I do?
And then you just...
the block.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There you go. Yep. Oh, that's well done right there. So, for instance, what Tony is asking about on chat is somebody could move this block and push me over that way. They could push me over that way. They could push me over this way or that way. That's totally legit. I mean, if you want to be that type of person, it's legit.
If you had to, could you climb back down?
Yes,
Like get out
you
of
can.
somewhere?
Yep. Same rules apply for climbing back down. Okay. So I'm just going to use my own little block right here and just... Mark?
Okay.
Double height ladders can be used for one height obstacles. Yes, you can always use it for less than the max height. So the double ladder, the 2-block height ladder, can be half block, 1 block, or 1 block or 2 block. And this is a 1 block ladder. Yes. So gotcha.
Oh, I don't want to do that, but
And it is possible that there are multiple towers that end up coming out of this.
Right.
Where I've seen people left on an island.
Yeah, that's bad. Yeah.
And then you're like, how do I... And then you have to build up a secondary tower for yourself to be able to alternate to go back up. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was good.
What triggers the end of the game, Brian asks? It's when all 4 of us consecutively do not move up. So, for instance, Anna just moved up right there, as you guys could see. So now, if I don't move up, Mark, Dustin, and then Anna does not move up, that would trigger the end of the game.
Exactly.
We've still got a ways until that happens, but yeah.
did you say that these were reusable?
Yeah, one-time
One
use.
time, okay.
Everything
Everything's
that's
one
in
time.
front of you is one-time use.
And Brian is a longtime friend.
Oh, okay. Cool. Awesome.
Hi, Brian.
Hey, Brian.
Very cool. So here's what I'm thinking. What I could do over here is I could take this block off, move it over here, and then just keep stair-stepping my way up, provided nobody messes with me. I could take another half block and put it on top here and just boop, 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 and do like that. But I'm also looking at this block right here that I want to be able to get up to here shortly. So what I think I'm going to do actually is I am going to go ahead is take this one here, be a team player so I can teach everybody how to be a team player, the neutral side.
The neutral side.
And go up, see?
All right.
It's not that hard.
Uh-huh.
One other thing.
Yes.
These 2 triple blocks that are in here, once they're uncovered, they're free game.
Right.
Those can
You
be
can use them
moved.
for
They're
anything,
neutral
right?
color
Yeah.
blocks on all 6 sides.
Let's see. This guy is neutral, right?
You gonna use your ladder?
Well, I'm considering it. Right?
Okay.
What's the opposite
I'm
neutral?
kind
Is
of
it
in.
No. Pink is the player color
pink
that's
is
just
player.
not in the
But it's the
game.
opposite.
Neutral
Neutral,
being
yeah.
your
Right.
opposite. And that's why pink
might
is usually
be
the
my
tricky one to
only
play with.
option.
Because it's always the dead opposite side. So if people are on their neutral block,
However,
people are more inclined to get on neutral blocks because everybody can be on it. So it makes it harder to get access to your pink blocks. So pink tends to be the more tricky color to play. And that's why none of us are
I
playing
think
it in the
I
example.
need to catch up, so I am
Okay,
going to do
so folks can see using his ladder.
ladder
Right there.
Yep.
All right.
And I hate using it that early, but I'm
out. All right.
Ouch.
Again,
I gotta do a little
ladders are
catch up.
power. You do what you got to do,
Yeah,
right?
gotta do a little catch up.
Can you lift to see what's underneath? Yes. That's
Yes.
why I said, use your first finger on it, and then you can look around at what all it is, and then put it back, like so.
Okay. It's just a lateral move. but-
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
So he
That works.
moved the block and he moved. That's cool. Did not move up. Anna? Which you don't always have to, as long
Right.
as somebody else in the rotation does.
Sorry, I'm not a team player.
Wow.
She's like that, believe me.
Wow, really?
Yep.
Really? I'm just gonna be like that.
Huh. Okay. Okay.
Yep.
We have words for people like you. Okay. Let's see how it is. You know what? Let's see.
Boy.
My friend Mark.
Yeah.
My friend Mark.
Uh-huh. Wow.
Ouch.
That's
Blame your
painful.
beautiful, wonderful wife on that, okay?
I frequently will have to do that. Oh, man. All right.
So do the camera angles, are you guys able to see everything pretty clear? Are you guys able to follow along on that?
I'm going to do that.
There you go. Oh, nice. There you go.
Ooh.
Somebody's closer.
This one.
And again, all the coloring is always consistent. So whatever, so if you learn, and you, now here's an interesting choice for you, Dustin.
Right.
Is you have 4 choices on which tile to be on.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I can put a block if I on the last one that I'm on. Is that how that works?
No, your blocking stone, you mean?
Yeah.
Or you can use it on any block.
Any block,
as long
anywhere.
as any unoccupied block.
But it has to be the last thing you do, right?
Right. I would not recommend doing so this early.
This early. Right?
Yeah, no, you definitely want to save it.
I think it'd be better to be centrally located. So
Okay. All right.
probably
Cool.
right here is probably the
Oh,
best.
join the
place.
party.
Yep.
All right. Cameras are okay. The angle camera could be tighter. Oh, we can actually fix that if you'd like. We were worried about, because this is going to get higher up to here, we were worried. So here, I will actually fix that real quick. Give me a moment. This one's actually manual. It doesn't have a other way. How's that? That a little bit better? That's the best we can do because of the angle that I set it at. And then it'll come up. And remember, don't forget this is at 1080p, 60 frames, so hopefully that'll help. All right? So hopefully that helps, guys. Wow.
She's like that. Yep.
Okay.
I
Okay.
know.
Okay. Let's see how this is going to be. Okay, we have an option still. So I'm going to take that one.
Oh.
Neutral color
Wow.
people. Team player.
Team
Again,
player.
Team heavy cardboard. See? It's not hard.
While you're all off by yourself over there.
I'm just saying. That's not my fault.
True.
All right, cool. You're
right.
saying that's better. Good. All right.
Good. I'm just going to do this.
Now, see, I don't see that as team player.
That officially is not being a team player.
See?
Right, yes.
I come by
get
it
that.
naturally.
Wow.
Oh.
See, I get blamed for everything.
Right. I see where it really comes from.
Yeah.
No, I totally get that. Now you're using your ladder.
You gotta use your
ladder to
above
do
if
that.
you do that.
I don't have to do it. Oh,
No, you don't
You
have
don't
to.
have to do that.
I mean, you still got. You could put a full block over here and just step
Yeah.
up over this way.
Take a look at
Yeah.
all the angles.
This is
Yeah.
on purple.
See, you could sit right there, the same direction.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
Yep,
There you go.
There
Yeah.
you go.
I can see why you say you got to turn it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really? Oh, okay. All right.
I thought she was going to do that too.
I was like, really? That's not nice. Okay.
See?
All right. So
That's
here we go.
nice.
So here's another example of my graciousness.
Gracious team playerness.
Okay. So here, this double block, I will go ahead and throw in right there again on the neutral side.
Hashtag epic team player.
Thank
Is that
you.
what it is?
Okay,
right?
but let's point out that he has to use that. The other side's pink, so he couldn't use the yellow for that, even if he wanted to.
Details. Details. Now there are some of those double blocks that have the yellow and red on the ends.
But that one didn't.
Wow, really? Ooh.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, gloves are coming off.
Yep.
Let's see. Okay.
Could have been neutral, but he chose.
Could have been neutral, but no.
Hey, Paul, how's it going? Developer extraordinaire.
We're done with this. Oh, it stuck me right
to lean in. Photo op.
Dustin. Oh.
Oh, missed it.
It's
We'll
all
do,
right.
we'll do
It's all
another
right.
one. Don't worry.
All right.
Especially at the end.
All right, cool. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, you got outs. Yep.
Oh.
Okay. I see two obvious moves for me. What I could do is I could put a half block right there. Again, neutral side, maybe.
Maybe.
Or I could do a full block right here and get more centrally located. I kind of like that. And again, had my choice, could have been yellow. Chose to be neutral.
We'll see how long that lasts.
It's lasted the entire game thus far.
It's not over.
Just saying. Team player.
All right. So, and you can move and then move the block, right?
You can,
Yeah.
yes.
All
So
right.
you could move over, which that was not the case in the original. It was
Right.
you could move a block, then move up.
That's totally
Yes, that changes things a bit.
quite a bit, actually. And I'm going to do this.
We have words for people like you. Excuse me. Glory to Rome.
Yes, glory to Rome.
So for those that don't know what our Glory to Rome board is here, this is to try and keep it more PC. That is our way of saying go fornicate with yourself, but in a more appropriate way. You're up, Dustin.
So Anna's going to be filling it up really quick.
Okay.
Let's see. Where do I go?
You sure? All right.
I don't know if you want to do that. You might want to reconsider your life choices there.
She did marry you.
That's just true.
And to be fair, 28 years ago in a week.
That's true.
Oh, really?
Somebody will be at Gen Con.
I'll be at Gen Con on our anniversary. But I got to pass.
Scooting
I got to pass.
over,
Yeah, she
Yeah.
could. That's totally legit.
and I'm using this.
Okay. Yep. There you go. Okay.
Oops. Stand up.
Although, not to diminish, 28 is amazing. Don't get me wrong, but 28's not like 25 or 50.
This is true.
Right? It's one of those.
It's not a monumental number.
Thank you.
Yes.
That's all I'm saying. Don't.
I love my family, but Mark and I, between our generation, are the longest.
Yes, this is true.
Congratulations.
Nice.
That's
Congratulations.
exciting. That's cool.
Yeah, I tolerate him.
Interesting.
I
Neutral.
used neutral. You didn't even see that.
Oh, I did, because you
You
didn't have a
say
choice.
anything.
You didn't have
I
a
didn't
choice.
say
You
I
didn't
had
have a choice.
I
yeah.
did have a choice
Right.
because there were other blocks I could have used.
All right.
So are you guys able to follow along? Is it making sense? And it really.
You have other options.
You can go down.
It is an option.
I see a couple of options you could easily use.
Oh, I do too.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Doing the Lady Sisyphus game is just so
Yeah, that's-
ideal, right?
Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
Very nice.
Okay. Anna? So obviously, the way this is going, it's unlikely that the two triple blocks in the middle are going to
Get used,
right?
yeah.
But
Uh-huh.
I have never seen the same game play out twice, and
Right.
I've played this 28,
Wow.
maybe 30 times.
Yeah.
I've never seen.
I mean, I think this is my 6th or 7th game, and you're right. I never have I seen anything even remotely close to a previous game.
I'm really tempted. You know, I think I'm doing this for you.
I don't believe a word of it.
Well, hold on. Maybe I don't yet. Maybe I don't yet. No, there's no need yet. So I'm going to take this one. No.
Yeah, I was about to say I wouldn't do that.
I don't want
You
Mark to be
know,
able to move
There you
over
go.
to it. So, okay. So right now, if the game were to end, which it's obviously not going to yet, Mark would win because he got to the same level, or he got to the level that we're all on first.
Right. What do I have here?
Kenny's like, game's easy to follow. I'm going to have to get a Lazy Susan, though.
Yes. Can't
Oh,
recommend it.
it's coming, Tony, I promise.
I like Tony.
See, the
Yes,
temperature's
indeed,
dropped
Tony.
considerably now with the AC. I forgot to turn the AC down last stream, so oops. Definitely more comfortable in here now than it was.
Well, I think I'm gonna have to use my ladder.
Ooh,
The
look at
short
that.
one?
The short ladder.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
Look at that.
Okay. So I'm the only one with all my tools still at my disposal.
Yep, and I think I'm screwed.
No, not at
No,
all.
keep looking.
Not at all.
Keep looking.
Let's see what we got.
Just taking a peek here. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, you might not be able to move up unless you use your ladder this turn, but it doesn't mean you can't work towards doing
Right,
so in
right.
a subsequent turn.
Right. We have to go down to go up.
How sad for you.
It's horrible, isn't it?
I really feel
You
bad.
do know you have to sleep.
I'm just being supportive.
That's how it sounded like
Right?
to me.
But I can't do underneath me.
I'm not. You should probably rethink
I'm
that
not
a little
too
bit.
fast.
You don't have to move, remember?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
You could just set yourself up for next
Yeah,
time.
you could also put it
Right,
next to
right.
to give it a fuller base. I'm not saying you should. I'm just making sure you're thinking about all your options.
And red
Yeah.
up is probably the best path for
Yeah,
you.
obviously, that goes without saying. Not at all.
Yeah.
Even a little bit, right?
What?
I'm not dumb. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going
All
to
right.
do that. Okay.
All right. So let's see here. So, just to show you that I'm playing by the rules, you moved this block, so I will move this one, just to make sure that I'm not being dirty.
Well, you have cameras.
So we'll go there
Nice.
and come on over there.
That was a good move.
Okay?
Yep. Was well done.
I love how you centered it, too. That was awesome.
Could you place a full block over a half block and a half block over a full block? Like what I just did? Yes, yes. Because there's no overhang. Because of the fact that they're both there, but you can have them to where it's actually, let me turn this real quick. You
Sure.
can see as an example right here, you have those two half blocks that this 2 block is over right there. So yes.
Well, oh crap. All right, I'm gonna just do this, just to have a spot for maybe later.
Okay. All right. Dustin? Current king of the mountain?
I can pass though, right?
Oh, you can choose to not move a block.
Right.
You can choose to not move. Yes, you can.
I'll pass.
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting. See, and I wouldn't have. Your turn, Anna. Just because you limit a block that Anna would be able to move,
Oh, I see.
because you can't.
Yeah.
She can't move the block that you just moved.
Oh, I see.
Right.
Can I move then?
Sure.
Sorry.
No.
Yeah, if you can't move yourself, you try to do something
Right. Dastardly.
dastardly. Yes.
Right. What's the heaviest game?
Oh, this is kind of a joke move,
Claudius Rules asks, "What's the heaviest game you've ever played?" High Frontier, I think, for me.
I'll remember that for later. That.
That was awesome.
I believe in karma. I'm a big karma guy. Just throwing that out there. Not really saying much about it specifically. Just saying that I believe in karma. Empires in Arms. Yep, there you go.
No, let's put that back. I know what I want to do. I know what I want to do.
Okay.
Okay.
What is it?
But yeah.
I'm not going to tell you.
Well, you're about to do it. It's okay.
It's going to look really stupid.
No? As long as it makes sense in your head, that's all that matters.
Actually...
Yep.
I welcome you into my home. I welcome you onto my stream.
I
You
approve
still
that one,
have
but
your ladders. I might have set you up.
That's dirty, man.
No, look at it. I may have.
I like
That was well
No,
played.
I have, as long as I can find, there is one. Yeah, there is a way. All right, so here it is.
See, I may have set you up.
I don't know about that. You cost me a ladder.
Oh.
So we're going to go ahead and just mosey you over a
good
bit.
call. Yep.
Go right there.
Then you forced
We'll
to use a
use-
ladder.
Yeah. But it's okay. At this point in the game, I'm okay with starting to use my ladder.
Right.
See,
Seems
I
like a
set you
good-
up for him.
Oh, way to be a team player. Uh-huh.
Well, could. I'm really tempted to use my big ladder.
Really?
Yeah? Oh, wow. One of
The
the
blocks is not
just
quite
a hair
hair
short.
short.
Yeah. So, here, we'll just, please be gentle. There we go. We're good.
Right, and I'm
And
gonna
there,
use.
is that a double? That's a double block, isn't it? Yep, right. So folks can see.
Yep. Show the ladder measure.
That's legit. See, that is a good use of ladders, sir.
Yep.
Well done.
Thanks.
Okay.
And it's not neutral. You notice.
Tony said, "I'm noticing more yellow top blocks." That's just that's confirmation bias on your behalf, Tony. Is all that is. Okay. So, you're using your ladder for that?
No. Oh, you're right.
You
Dang
have
it.
to, yeah.
I don't have a little ladder.
Well, but you can use your big ladder as a little ladder. Maybe not optimal though.
So it's right up.
A little less of a team player.
It's awesome.
He's eyeing that ladder
I hate to use it for such a small move.
Yeah, no doubt, right?
because it's not putting you in the lead either,
Yeah, I would try to mess somebody up.
says the guy in the lead.
I'm just saying, I would. If I can't win, I'm all about making sure other people.
And you wonder why I always want him to lose.
That's weird.
Oh, it's ugly. All right. We'll use that one. Hope for the best. Maybe.
Ooh. It's
That was
Jenga.
close.
Suddenly it's Jenga.
This is a dexterity game.
Yeah, right? It wasn't, but it is now. Really? All right.
Wow.
Anna,
I did not do that.
I know.
You cannot yell at me. Not this time.
Yeah, but you were rooting.
I was not rooting.
I heard the internal
No,
monologue.
That's
my
right.
rooting is for anybody to win but my husband.
Okay. All right, fair enough.
I'm going to do this.
And there's the double ladder. Yep.
That.
There you go. Well done.
Yeah.
Okay, well. That sucks. All right, so let's see here.
Yes.
Squared up.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of the way these blocks aren't
Yeah,
symmetrically
They're
even.
not perfect,
No.
but
Yeah.
keep in mind this was the pre-production copy,
True.
so there's that.
There is
So
that.
I'll give him.
That's valid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Man,
Wow.
y'all suck a
Yeah.
lot.
You might have to use your ladder.
I might, but
Or you could have some fun instead.
No, if he used his
You know
ladder,
what?
he could get. There you go.
Absolutely.
there, somebody's higher.
Yep.
Ooh, look at that. Oh,
There we go.
Yeah.
so sorry, Mark.
Oh, it's not good for me, that's for sure.
Bob MK says he's
and-
getting nervous over the rotation speed of the losing Susan.
Notice no neutral. It's all just.
I meant, I really did mean to. If I was allowed to take it back,
If you want to make a
would've.
neutral, I'm
No,
off.
it doesn't seem like the right thing to do.
Yeah.
I don't
See,
feel
he
like
says
that
that
would be
now.
right.
Yeah, he says that now. Oh man. See, I always meant to use neutral.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. Hashtag not sorry.
Yeah,
Hashtag I did it on purpose.
nervous
Yes.
about spinning this thing for sure. All right. I'm going to. Wow. Not a lot of options here.
No,
And they say it's not a dexterity game.
I'm
No, it's not,
going
Marlon.
to-
Think positive. Tony says solid move, Edward. The motto is playing better.
Okay.
All right. So, Mark did not move up.
Nope.
So, if the both of you do not move up, that's all she wrote, because
That's
I
right.
assure you I will not.
Yeah. It's going to be tough.
Yep.
Oh, there's not that many left.
Nope.
No, the half blocks get used up and get pinned.
Yeah.
There you go.
Just slide it out.
Yeah, right?
Sure,
can't have
sure,
overhangs.
Right.
yes.
No Jenga.
No Jenga.
Right.
Yep.
I don't see any more half blocks available.
No.
Nope, not right now.
That kind of stinks.
You still have your double
That
ladder,
might
though.
be it. But you do have your double
Double
ladder.
ladder.
So there's that. As long as you have a ladder, you have a chance.
Yep.
Just like in, I forget what movie. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
That's right.
Could Edward be, could more or less killed it with a blocking stone on the one he left? Probably.
Probably, yeah.
Had I thought about it, yes.
Yeah.
That very well might have. From the top, it looks like modern art. Yeah, no doubt, right?
Yeah, it looks really good. I love that. That view is awesome.
Is there any way of helping you, or?
Yeah, and here's the thing. This is where teamwork happens.
Teamwork
Yeah.
happens
Because
suddenly.
he wants to make sure that Anna can move up.
Right.
Or
Trying to
else
get
the
her
game's
somewhere, but
over.
there's no small one.
Yep.
There's not. I don't see.
I
every
think
time
that
I've
might
moved
be
to,
it.
I think it
yeah.
might be it.
think
I-
because although you have a ladder,
You do,
I have a ladder I can move down, I suppose, but it doesn't help me.
but you have to move
but
up,
there's
though.
no half block, so you can't.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I think that might be
I
it.
think that might
I
be
think
it.
that's
I
it.
think that is.
Because we can't pull this out for no. It'll be an overhang.
Well, we could.
No, but
I think
Yeah, I
that's
think
it.
that might
And
be
here's
it.
and here's why. So where Dustin is, right here, there are no half blocks that are available to be moved. Right? Because that is not one, right? So he cannot put a half block right here.
I can pass, but then she can't move.
I
And then,
can't
and then
either.
Anna
Then he
can't move.
wins.
Right.
And then Mark didn't move up, so Dustin's not moving up, Anna's not moving up. Ball game, y'all.
yep,
Nice.
All right. So yeah, I guess I did win.
yeah.
See, I
Okay.
set you up to win to make you use that ladder.
Right.
One block away.
See?
All right. So that is yeah, right. No, actually there was a rule in the first version that said that you automatically lose if you make the tower tumble.
Oh,
There you
that's
go.
right. I forgot
All right.
about that.
So selfie time here
Selfie
while
time.
on camera because
Yeah,
That's right.
That's always good.
It is.
Uh,
Always, man. It's great. Oh,
you
look,
gotta
and then I
flip it
gotta
back.
flip it
There
around.
you
All
go.
right, there you
Okay,
go.
everybody lean
Get
in.
in
There you
here.
go. Lean in.
Lead in.
All right.
Okay.
Cool.
Thanks,
All
guys.
right. So that's the climbers.
Yep.
That's fun.
It looks like a kid's game.
It does.
really does. Hey, you're crawled
It rolled under there?
That's all right.
Okay.
So Dustin, this is your first game
Yeah.
of this. Thoughts?
You know, you have to. It's a little hard because you got to strategize. But like you said, I think there's some cooperative elements that you need to help other people, so you don't get yourself pinned.
Temporary,
like this. Right?
cooperative elements, right? Emerging allies, like I said.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
So you like it, though?
Yeah. I love it. Yeah.
Okay. How about you, Anna?
I do. I really like it.
Yeah.
I like it. I mean, I like it better now than when I played it the first time because you can move the blocks.
Oh,
You like
that
new rule better.
flexibility.
I like that
I
new rule.
do, because
Okay.
let's say I was able to move here, then I can move this block.
Fair point.
Yep.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yep.
That makes total sense. Okay. All right. And how about you, Mr.
Oh yeah, it's been one of my favorite games for a while. I
Okay.
don't own a copy, but I will hopefully soon own a copy.
Well, Gen Con.
Gen Con, right?
Hopefully.
So hopefully, and I wish I would have made. I should have used my block,
Yeah,
and,
and
you
had
had prevented
done
you from getting there.
something- Exactly.
It's one of those things. I'm like, I totally forgot about it.
If I was thinking,
If I was
would've.
thinking,
But again, that goes back to why
Yeah.
it looks like a kid's game, but
Yep.
it really is
It
a
really-
thinky filler, amazing
and
game.
it's just a visual. It has great table presence too. Right?
Okay. So whenever Amanda and I go to a new convention that we're not familiar with or whatever,
Right.
we, as long as we have room in our luggage, we bring this with us. We set it up because at this point, with this being a 2-foot high structure at this point, that's not normal in a lot of board games. People
Right.
don't see
You
it,
don't
so
see
they're
that,
like,
right.
"Oh, hey, what's that?"
Yeah.
And you get to meet people this
Yeah.
way. You can,
Good
and
icebreaker.
I've been talking about it, and it just,
Yep.
I mean, you guys can see right there. It just looks cool,
Right.
you know?
And it plays pretty quick.
Yeah.
So you can do multiple games really, really fun. And it's also a good conversational game.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
You
you
know.
heard us just
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
talking trash and
Yep.
everything, and just carrying
And-
on, and yeah.
I just really like. It's just amazing. You wouldn't think out of the box,
It's-
like you
it's
said.
just blocks.
You're like, this is a kids game, right?
Right.
But no, it's top notch. It easily would be like a top 10 list for me.
Yeah,
So-
and this actually was in my top 20 of
Nice.
all-time games. However, we made a rule that it can't be filler, and I argued with
Oh,
it the first
interesting.
time that it's not filler, and then we decided on the rule that it's filler technically if you
Yeah.
wouldn't go to a game day specifically to play that. Whereas this we wouldn't. This is in between while you're
Right.
waiting for that other game to finish up. And I was like, all right, I'll relent the fine, but it's still
Yeah.
my all-time favorite.
I always feel
filler
like
game.
we should have a conversation about filler, really, because if you spent an evening playing this game with friends, is it a filler still at that point?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. The fair point, but, and that's why I put it on my list.
Right,
originally.
absolutely.
So, but nonetheless, like I said, this is the one game that I feel literally every board gamer in existence could and should own
I
and
agree.
enjoy
I agree.
because there's enough for kids
Right.
here, right? It's got it's got the bright colors, it's got all that, and plus it shows them spatial aspects.
Absolutely.
And then
Yeah.
here we are, all experienced gamers.
Right.
We're all like, yeah, well, so there's a little bit here for everything.
Yeah.
And as long as you don't knock over the tower,
Right. Good to
we're
go.
okay. So
Well,
Yeah.
even also as people are moving, say it's always on Lazy Susan, moving it around, you're also still ahead of time looking, well, if they don't take that block,
I want that
I can
block.
use that block. So there's really, the downtime really isn't downtime.
yeah,
You're
exactly.
still
Because you're
strategizing.
you're engaged the
Right.
entire time, right? Because I'm always looking, seeing what you
Mm-hmm.
just said. Looking, okay, so I could do this. Oh, they just moved there. Okay,
Right.
I can't do that. So what else can I do on my next turn? That
Mm-hmm.
type of stuff.
And the thing for me on this is that I am a huge thematic, deep, drenching game, and this game isn't like that.
No, this is
but
the
it's
upside.
easily one of my favorite games because it's so much fun.
So here you go. So you come from the Ameritrash /
Absolutely.
thematic game
Yep.
side, and I'm all about mechanisms. And
Right.
if it has a thing, cool.
Yeah.
If not, whatever.
Whatever.
And we have a meeting place.
We have a
here,
meeting
right?
place,
Yeah,
and
this is
that's
so
what
shared.
I love about
Yeah,
that kind of
that's
stuff.
really
and plus,
cool.
this is one of those games too that you can pull out with anybody.
Yes.
Super accessible.
Your parents.
Thanksgiving,
Yeah,
whatever.
Exactly.
It's fantastic
Yep,
for that.
Totally. So yeah, this and FYI, this isn't sponsored. We didn't get paid to
Yeah.
do this.
We just
this
love it.
It legitimately is.
just something we love.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really is. I've loved this game longer than Capstone has existed.
That's
Let's
right.
Put it that way.
You were the first one who introduced it to me, actually.
Yeah. So there you go. Spreading the love of board
That's right,
games.
man.
Right?
It's awesome.
Cool. All right. Good
Good
stuff.
job.
All right. Yeah. So awesome. I agree that the cover art is great. I hate the font he used. Don't get me started on that.
Yes, but it looks like the blocks, right?
He asked us and then ignored it. So, okay. So thanks everybody for watching.
Yes, thanks,
so
guys.
definitely go check out Board Game Corner.
Absolutely. We're on Facebook, Twitter. We're primarily our social media is Twitter, but
Yep.
Instagram, we're in all those places. Most of our videos are on the Dice Tower. We're going to be doing more and more stuff on our channel, so watch out for that.
And hopefully some collaboration.
Yes.
Maybe something like this.
Yeah,
Right?
it'd be great.
Cool. And as always, big thanks to everybody watching, as well as our 313 patrons out there. Thank you, everybody that supports the show. Without you, this ain't happening.
Right.
So if this is something that you would like to support, check us out, patreon.com/heavy cardboard. We definitely appreciate it. And yes, real quick, everybody sees Feudum over my shoulder. This is the only copy that exists right here. We're actually going to go play that right now.
Awesome.
And then talk about it in the next episode that drops on Thursday. So we can get at least a first look. It's definitely not going to be a review, but a first look on that. So cool.
Cool.
Thanks,
All right.
everybody. That was
Thanks.
a lot of fun.
Thanks for having us up, man.
Yeah,
I really
this was
appreciate it.
awesome.
This was fun.
It was
appreciate
awesome.
it.
Thank
All right. See y'all later.
Later, guys.
Bye.